So there is this story in the Bible, and I'm going to preface this with we watched a video in my Devo group that I'm in by Christine Kane, and also shout out to my Devo group. But Christine Kane talked about there is this story in the Bible, and there's this man who had been lame practically his entire life. And he's laying by this pool that's supposed to be a healing pool. Certain times of the years, the water's supposed to rise, and if you go in it, it's supposedly supposed to heal you. So Jesus walks up to this man and says, "Do you want to be healed?" And this man who had been lame for years and years, instead of just saying, "Yeah, Lord, I want to be healed," he says, "Well, the reason I'm this way is because no one will take me over to the pool, and people won't help me, and they put me in this circumstance, and I'm lame. Why won't anyone help me?" And just rattles off all these excuses instead of saying, "Yes, Lord, I want to be healed." And so that's why I'm going to talk about victimhood, because this man immediately put on the identity of victim. He blamed his circumstances. He blamed other people for why he didn't want to be healed or couldn't be healed. And victimhood is when we don't take accountability or responsibility for taking ourselves from maybe a bad situation or something we need to work on and getting better at it. Victimhood says, I'm going to kind of take this on as my identity. I'm going to live in that shame, and I'm going to live in that guilt. And I'm going to make excuses and say, well, I can't get better because someone did this to me or because I'm this way. Well, I can't do that because I'm this way. And victimhood means we point fingers and we say, this was someone else's fault, or they put me in these circumstances. And even if someone did something really terrible to you, or you're in a terrible set of circumstances, what you can control is what you do, how you react, and how you rise up from that. And I love what Christine Kane said about this in her video. She said, Satan wants to keep you in that victimhood, because when you're in that victimhood, you're affecting more people than just yourself. When you don't rise up, take control of your life, be the best person, the best Christ follower you can be, and you make excuses and you stay in that victimhood, you stay maybe in that sinful situation, he wants you there because then you can't be a blessing to other people, or maybe affecting other people in a positive manner, affecting other people for Christ. And so I've seen this even within athletics, where you have a power hitter, and this power hitter is hitting home runs and really good hitter, but not a really great bunter. And the coach says, hey, I need you to work on bunting, or I need you to bunt in a game. And the power hitter's like, well, I'm a power hitter. I don't bunt. Like, that's just who I am. I'm a power hitter, so I don't bunt. But instead of just working on that and not putting on the victimhood and making excuses for why you can't do something because I'm this way or because someone did this to me, you're taking that responsibility and you're taking that accountability. And so I think the biggest thing with just this whole theme of victimhood is taking accountability for where we're at and what we can do to be better from that point, to control our attitude, to control our actions, to go out and to work hard and to fight for something. And so today, if you ever feel yourself wanting to point fingers or make excuses, kind of take a step back in humility and say, hey, how can I take accountability and responsibility for a situation, even if someone else maybe did something bad to me? How can I take accountability for how I react and what I do?